Yo, what's good, everybody? Back here with another video on my channel, Jake Snipes. I'm getting ready to leave for class here soon, but I want to get this video out and early. So I'm going to kind of speed things up this time around. Last night I had a good night though. Watched the national championship. I'm surprised the game was that close. I thought Michigan was going to blow out UConn, but you just can't count out Dan Hurley. I mean, he's been on a tear these past few years. He's been owning March and April, and he's just an excellent coach. He's awesome. Um, let's see what else happened last night. The Nuggets won, and they came back from 18 points against Portland. For some reason, Portland and Utah, they played Denver tough. I don't know if it's just because division rivalry or because we're sleeping on them or what, but last night was looking rough, but somehow we're able to pull it out in overtime. Rockies got a W against Houston. It's a 2-game win streak. Avalanche played tonight. So it's been a good couple days for Colorado sports. Yesterday, our picks. So I chose 4 picks. And the LeBron James one was not on Monday. Outlier was showing me games for Monday and Tuesday. So I didn't realize the LeBron James, the Lakers playing the Thunder is today. It wasn't yesterday, it's today. So only 3 of our picks went. We did go 2-1. Champagne, he didn't get the over 18.5 that we needed. Even with Wemby only playing 15 minutes and leaving the rest of the game, he still didn't get the over, which is surprising. But the other 2 went green. But like I said, I apologize for that mistake. It's a rookie mistake. I'll do better. Got 4 more picks for you guys today. What I like to do before, here's some baseball insights. If you guys want to look at some data for the games today, some really good value. Here you have plus 15 for the under in Rockies games as underdogs. Just some good value behind here. So screenshot the video, pause the video, whatever you want to do. Take a look at some of these. I think this weekend is when I'm going to start incorporating baseball into here. Just because I think there's enough data to start making slips out of it. But for now, we're going to stick to basketball. And like I said, I have 4 picks that I really like, and we're going to go ahead and get right into them. So first pick, I went over this data yesterday with LeBron James under. I'm not going to spend too much time on this one. Like I said, his under is only 23.5 points, but with Reeves gone and Luka gone, the Thunder, if I'm the Thunder, I'm just double teaming LeBron, make somebody else beat us. Nobody else on the Lakers can create offense for themselves or for anybody else. So double LeBron, get the ball out of his hands, make somebody else beat us. Okay, and obviously, Thunder ranked 2nd in the league in points allowed. I think they're going to give LeBron a hard time. I think a lot of unders are going to hit for the Lakers. So this is going to be our first pick. This is from the video from yesterday. Another under we're going to stick to is Jake LaRavia, under 2.5 assists. This line has hit in 100%, 10 of his last 10 games, where he's only averaging 1. And the Thunder obviously allowed 4th in the league in assists allowed, so it's just hard to move the ball against them. I think he's going to get a lot of hockey assists, just because, like I said, the ball's going to have to get out of his hands. Somebody else is going to have to be a playmaker. I just don't think it's going to be him. Luke Kennard had a triple-double last game, so he might have a good game. We'll see. LaRavia, he's only playing 25 minutes, but with Austin Reeves and Luka gone, he's playing a little bit more. He's just not the playmaker that the Lakers need right now. If you see here, Jake LaRavia has failed to exceed 2.5 assists in 16 of his last 19 games at home. And also, like I said, they're playing the Thunder. Thunder want the Nuggets to have the 3 seed, not Lakers. They don't want to see. They want Thunder and Spurs to play in the second round. They don't want to play them. So I think they're going to do what they can to just keep the Lakers stuck at 4, which means they're going to have to beat them tonight. So they're going to be out on a mission, and I think they're just going to lock up everybody. I think this is an easy under. Jake LaRavia, under 2.5 assists. With the third pick, we're going to take Benedict Mathurin, under 1.5 3-point makes. Now, we took this last month, and guess out of these days, which is the time that we took him? Of course, it was against Minnesota, where he did hit the over. But look what he's done since then. 1, a lot of zeros here, 1. He's still not shooting a whole lot. The volume isn't there for him. And if you look, they are playing Dallas, who are surprisingly 10th in the league in 3 points allowed. But it says right here, Benedict Mathurin, small forward. So if we look at the small forward stats, they're 3rd in the league, only averaging 1.5. Now, I think that's the Cooper Flag effect. He's a great defensive player. But like I said, this is just not Bennedict Mathurin's game. It says here he's failed to exceed 1.5 3-pointers in 10 of his last 11 games versus top 10 defenses, where he's averaging less than 1, which obviously Dallas is, right? So this one should hit. Hopefully we don't get hooked like we did when we chose him against Minnesota, where he hit exactly 2. But I really like this under still because he hasn't hit it since. So this is going to be our 3rd pick. Now, before we jump into our last pick here, I want to remind everybody, sign up for better using my promo code SNIPES. Using my promo code will give you 2 no sweat entries up to $200 in bonus cash. So $100 a piece will give you 2 free swings at it. Either you win or you get all your money back. Take advantage of the offer. Sign up for better using my promo code SNIPES. I'll have the link down below in the description, and good luck. And now with that being said, we're going to get into my last pick here, where we're going to take Saddiq Bey over 2.5 3-point makes. Now, this is my favorite pick by far for today because look at these odds. Plus 120, plus 125, plus 119. This is awesome considering this line is hit in 9 out of his last 10 games where he's averaging over 3 a game. And not only that, they play Utah Jazz today, who are worst in the league in guarding the 3. And just look at his attempts. He's getting between 6 or 7 attempts a game. Last game he had 8 attempts. The game before that he had 6, where he did only hit 1. But I mean, that's an outlier game. He shot 17%. Look what he shot over the last 10. Over 52%. And not only that, Trey Murphy is out, which is going to give him more attempts, more playing time. DeJounte Murray is game time decision, so he might be out, which means that if he is, Saddiq Bey is going to have to carry more of the offensive load. I just think the volume is going to be there. The opportunities are going to be there against a struggling Jazz team. It says here, Saddiq Bey has exceeded 1.5 3-pointers in 10 straight games versus bottom 10 defenses for 3-point makes allowed, where he's averaging over 3. So I think this is an easy over between the matchup and these odds, which are awesome. I think you can't pass this one up. So this is going to be our last pick. That's going to wrap it up. It looks like a 4-0 day to me. I made sure all these games are on today. With that being said, that's going to be it. I have to take off. I'm going to get this video out, and let's go get this money. Peace.